I am so excited to do this tag. This is Samantha March's tag called the YouTube Rewind tag. I think it started in 2017. But anyway, this is the 2019 edition. There are 9 questions, if memory serves. Yes, that's right. I really like this tag, and I thought it would be the perfect tag as my final video for 2019. So this is super, super exciting. Who knows, I might upload another one today, but at least it would be right at the finish line. Just for context, the tag has 9 questions. All the questions are going to be in the description box. And if you have a channel and you haven't done this tag yet, I tag you to do it. I'll probably remind you again at the end of the tag video. So you're on the hook. And I did a couple of beauty guru type things. I have a candle back here that is lit, that is going, and I feel very very beauty community-like with a candle. That's actually a candle I often have lit behind the camera on that side. I have it usually in the corner. It's a little bit of a higher ceiling, but I did check, and it's not hot, so I'm not concerned about it. But I thought I would do a little candle in the background. You can't even see it because of my big head. There we go. Let's do that. And I'm keeping it very light. I never have a glass of wine when I do these, but it somehow feels special in this late December time frame. All right, 9 questions. Let's get right into number 1, and it is, what was the first video you posted in 2019? It was my rolling project pan update for December 2018. So that is the first video I posted in this year. Number 2, do you have a favorite video you posted in 2019? Absolutely. It gave me so much positive, fantastic emotion that I can't forget it, and I'll put it right here. And it was the swatching of the mystery bags from Cleona, and I think I had 27 eyeshadows total. It was 24 from the Cleona mystery bags, and then 3 more that I got from a girlfriend of mine who had either doubles, duplicates, or who just didn't want the 3 that she gave me. So yeah, 27 swatches, and my delight and my amazement and my interest, it's there throughout the video, and it's a video that I actually enjoy rewatching snippets of because it was just so much fun. It was all in all, through and through, a great video. And I'll show you the shadows. I think I have it. Yeah. I pulled it out because I knew that was what I was going to answer. And here's the beautiful, beautiful magnetic palette from Cleona. And not all of them, but most of them in here are the ones that I swatched. There are a few missing because I have a Cleona quad for Quad of the Month in December, and some of them came from the mystery bag singles. So gosh, that was a lot of fun. Definitely one of my favorite videos from 2019. All right, let's move on. Number 3, do you have a video you made that was outside your comfort zone? It's actually a series, and it's the Palette Roulette series. So basically I ask, we've done 9 rounds so far. I say we because to me, everyone who gives me input is kind of part of the team here. I have over 100 palettes, and I like to rotate them. And I don't see why I wouldn't involve folks to decide how the palettes rotate. And so it's based on random numbers. I give a range, and you get to pick which number out of that range you'd like. You may not know what the palette is, but you pick a number, and so you by, in essence, that way determine which palettes I'm going to be using. The only exception I made was for round 9, which is the round that I'm in right now, and in round 9 I gave an opportunity among 15 palettes to make choices for what I would use in December. So I did want to have a say for what I was going to wear in December, given there's a lot going on, and I do like to use Christmas themed type palettes. 7 were chosen, and I'm wearing one of them today. I'm wearing Subculture, so yeah, the palette roulette's been a lot of fun, and it gives me 3 or 4 palettes every month or so when I do the next round to play with, and probably 3 or 4 palettes that I wouldn't have picked in that combination. So it pushes me outside my comfort zone and maybe gets palettes into the rotation that might not otherwise have gone into the rotation, but at the end I'm always glad they did. So yeah, that's the series that I'm really happy with as far as making me grow as a makeup enthusiast. Number 4 is, what video did you post on your birthday? Well, it was my birthday goodies. So it was a 2-parter. I'll put both of them here. One of them was the birthday goodies part 1. And that was receiving the palette I just showed you, the stained glass palette I just showed you, and a couple of multi-chromes from Cleona, and they're 25 Canadian each. They're expensive, but I know they're amazing, and that's what I gifted or gave myself as a birthday present from Cleona. And then part 2 was, I decided to pick up a mystery box from Colored Rain. I think it was $45 US, and yeah, got some really amazing goodies in there. A highlighter, 3 lipsticks that there's no way that I would have chosen, and I'm just happy that I have something so different in my collection. Ended up getting a Beauty Rust and a Queen of Hearts palette out of it, one of them by mistake, and you'll check out the video if you want to know more about that. But it was those 2 videos were a lot of fun, and I felt like I got a chance to share with you my delight. And yeah, those 2 videos were a lot of fun. Number 5, did you find a new channel or creator in 2019 that you love? Hell yes, I found more than one. But the one that really sticks out in my mind is Kara C. Love her to bits. I think I have 1 card left. I will put her channel right there. She is such a nice person, such a competent, capable person, and I love the fact that she loves makeup just as much, if not more, than I do. We're both professional women, and it's just so nice that we both give ourselves the chance to do things. Goof off, which is super important, but also to try to give our audience really good, solid advice. And she's a fellow Canadian, so she's really near and dear to my heart. And an honorable mention as well to Jenna Froese. I think Rose is the way her last name is, because she's a fellow Winnipegger. So I just want to give her a shout out as well. All of the links to the videos and the channels that I mentioned are going to be in the description box as well, if I can't put cards for everything that I desire to in this video, because there's a lot that I want to share. Okay, moving on. Number 6, yeah. Did you find any new brands you loved in 2019? Are you kidding me? A lot. I think that... no, I can't see Linda Hudbay because I think I bought that one in December before the start of my no-buy early in 2019. But later on in the year, when I wasn't doing a no-buy anymore, I did discover Luxie Beauty and Juvia's Place. Let me just show you a few products from those 2 brands. Okay, so if we start with the Juvia's Place, I just picked whichever palette was close at hand. And this is one of the 7 palettes in the palette roulette number 9 that I'm in right now. And it's the Nubian 2. And it looks like this. And I have ended up with 12 palettes from Juvia's Place. So I really, really like the brand. I had purchased a bunch in 1 order and ended up buying a second order 3 or 4 months later. And at this point, I have all of the Juvia's Place palettes that I really want. So super happy, love the brand, quality is awesome, and the price is fantastic. Especially since they come on 50% off on a regular basis. So really happy with Juvia's Place. And the second one, I put in a Tarte Magnetic palette, and it's the Luxie Beauty. So in the Luxie Beauty, I have a couple of highlighters right here that are, I use as eyeshadow, but these are 2 highlighters. And then there's the ice cream collection up here. That was a limited edition. I have 5 multi-chromes of theirs right here. And then 9, I would call more like regular shadows down here. And I'm very happy with the brand. The most recent one that I used in a video is this one, which is Nirvana. I really like them. They're very often quite different than they look like in the pan. So yeah, I like them. I'm happy I took the plunge. Number 7, what is your favorite YouTube memory from 2019? And that was getting the final iconic palettes that I've been lusting after for 2019. Actually, lusting after, period. This year was the year where I was able to round out my collection with a number of palettes that I had waited for a long time for. And that is because I want to get palettes at a certain price point. And I managed to, it's like the universe decided to answer my request late in the year. Everything that I wanted hit the price point that I wanted. And the reason I was saying almost is because the Natasha Denona Metropolis and Pat McGrath Mothership 5, there's no way those two are going to hit the price point that I would be comfortable with. But all the palettes that could have. And I'm so excited. Let me show you some of them. Okay, I'm going to go from least to most about getting as far as these iconic palettes. The one that I really wanted because of Jen Love's reviews is the Chocolate Gold palette, and I'm really, really happy that I have it. I did a couple of really great looks over Christmas time with this one, and it was one of the 7 that were chosen for Christmas palettes. Super, super excited that I have this one, and I'm just keeping it to palettes that I got this year. Another palette that I was very excited to be able to get for, I think, about $25 off 60 is the Violet Voss hashtag. And this hashtag palette is a palette that I wanted as a companion palette to my Like a Boss palette, and I'm super, super happy to have it. It's a great complement to the Like a Boss palette, and it has quite a following. A lot of people quite like it on YouTube. Next up is a palette that I waited 1.5 years to get, and it went on for half off right before Christmas, and it's the Born to Run by Urban Decay. Like I'm expecting that you're familiar with all of these, but this is what the palette looks like, and I have not touched it yet. It's very, very new to my collection. I'm still keeping it in the box. I like the box on this one. There's a roadmap inside. It looks good. And then I managed to get the Tartiste Pro, which is a palette that I have been coveting for a couple of years now. And I managed to get it for half off, and I was so, so happy. And I have swatched it, but I have yet to use it. And it's one of the holiday palettes that was picked, and I've kept the best for last, you could say, because this is the last one I'll be using out of the whole bunch. And then this became available. And this is a bundle deal from Anastasia Beverly Hills for $65 Canadian, I think. I was able to get the Modern Renaissance and the Soft Glam palettes. And this one I have been wanting for a couple of years, and I talk a lot about it in the palette haul video that I did revealing this one. And, you know, I kept looking at it, and I never really had a chance to get it half off. And I kept looking at Venetian Red and Love Letter, and I was thinking of getting them as singles, but then I really wanted pretty much everything else in the palette. And then when this deal came available, I said, yes, ma'am, thank you. Where do I sign up? I almost dropped the Modern Renaissance. And I really like the Anastasia formula. I have Subculture on my eyes right now, as a matter of fact. You'd swear it's Modern Renaissance, right? But it's not. And then this is the Soft Glam palette. And I'm really happy to have that one as well. This side gives me sultry vibes, so I'm happy with that. And I do have much appreciation for the fact they put a black in the palette. So yeah, I have two from Anastasia, I have the chocolate gold from Too Faced, I have the Born to Run from Urban Decay, I have the hashtag from Violet Voss, and the Tartiste Pro palette. I really feel like my collection is rounded out. I have everything that I really, really wanted to have. These are just the latest of the palettes that came to me just at the right time toward the either mid to end of this year. So I'm so tickled that all of these are in my collection now. I'm just gushing. So to me, that is the ultimate memory for 2019, because some of these palettes, I kid you not, was a year to 2 years that I was waiting for the right time to get them. And so my wish was granted for all of these, and some other ones I got on sale and whatnot, but they were not what I would call iconic palettes that I really, really wanted. So there you go, a half a dozen palettes I will not forget I got in 2019. Number 8 is, how many videos did you post in 2019? At the time of filming, I have posted 400. This video, if it goes up before January 1st, is 401. I did 401 videos, at least 400 in 2019, and that just blows my mind. I did not know that I had posted that much. So yeah, I was productive this year. Huge. Number 9, the last question. What made you proud, or what would you consider an accomplishment? Well, I'm going to say I almost fell off my chair when I saw 400. So I consider that an accomplishment. I would say what I appreciate the most is the friendships that I have created online. Whether it's some folks who choose to follow my channel, and if you're watching, thank you, you know who you are. Folks following my channel who I get to interact with in the comments, I'm hugely, hugely appreciative. I'm also appreciative of the number of collabs that I've done this year. The folks who I've collabed with are fantastic people. I'm so lucky to know them, and one that particularly comes to mind, other than the larger group collabs, is my opportunity to work with Steph. And I'm talking about Steph Lyons. And she was Steph Beauty 92. I think now she's Steph Lyons as far as the name on YouTube. She's a wonderful person. Just in French, we'd say de l'or en barre. She's oodles of gold. She's a fantastic person. That's a rough translation. And we did a collab this year that was a get ready with me, where she picked my makeup out of my whole collection and I picked hers, and it was such a good collab. I'll put the thumbnail of the collab, but I think I have to put the link in the description box only. I'm out of cards at this point. I highly recommend you check her out. She's just a fantastic person. And as a matter of fact, we've got a new collab that we're working on, and I can show you the box for it. I received this box from Steph Lyons, and I sent her a package as well. We're doing a makeup exchange. I basically bought her some makeup, she bought me some makeup, and we have a couple of other goodies in there as well. And we're going to open up the box and film it for each other. And I'll put the thumbnail for that video as well, the video where I show everything that I put in her box before I sent it off. And again, it'll be in the description box if you want to see the link. And it's just been such a great experience to really pay attention to someone else. And we each had the same budget, and to try to determine what it was that I had available in North America that she would not have easy access to, and she was doing vice versa, so that we could experience products and brands that we would not have easy access to. And so what a fantastic opportunity, because Steph is in Ireland and I'm in Canada, And so we have access to very different brands. So I cannot wait to be able to open up this package and show you, and for her to see what it is that my reactions are to the contents of this box. And of course, I am so excited and looking forward to seeing her reaction to everything I've sent her. Oh, and for anyone who has a channel who's won a giveaway from this channel, there's nothing that warms my heart more than if it is filmed and uploaded. I just love to see the reaction that people have for the goodies that I put into the box that makes its way to them. So yeah, just all the interactions, the good far, far, far outweighs the challenges that we may find on YouTube. At least that's been my experience so far, and I'm so grateful that I ended up starting this channel in the first place. And this isn't in the questions, but I'm going to just talk about 2020 for a second. In my head, since I was a kid, 2020 was an iconic year for me. I don't know. To me, I thought 2000 was going to be a big deal. And I think 2020, again, is going to be a very big deal for me. And I'm taking it very seriously, actually, because I want to do a lot and accomplish a lot in 2020. And I'm really, really grateful that part of my experience on YouTube has been what I've done on this platform so far this year, and just so far in having a platform, period. I ended up creating this channel November 11, 2017, and I did not post my first video until April 27th of 2018. And I kicked myself, and still do, for having waited so long and pre-filmed a bunch and just working up the nerve. If you've been thinking of starting a channel, don't make the mistake I made. Just film your first video, whether it's on your phone, whether it's on a camera, however you need to do it. Get it up there, get yourself out there, and I don't think that you will regret it, even if you dabble in it for a little bit and decide it's not for you. Sooner than later is, I think, the best advice that anyone could give you. Thank you so much to Samantha March for creating this tag and making it circulate again at the end of 2019. I really appreciate it. I enjoyed answering the questions, and I can see myself answering those questions again at the end of next year. I hope you enjoyed my answers. Please let me know what you think in the comments. As I said, all of the links I could not put in the cards are all there, including the ones I put in the cards. I appreciate your time and attention in listening to me ramble on as I answered those 9 questions. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, take care.